Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello, and welcome back to Blue Plays Horizon Zero Dawn. Last time, we completed Odgrada's quest by bringing her... Oh, look at that. She's enjoying the rain. I love it. Anyway, we completed Odgrada's quest by bringing her some food as well as her prayer beads. We helped a man named Thok find his daughter Arana as well as her mother's spear. And we also met up with Rost, went out into the Embrace for the first time, and we fought our very first Sawtooth. We also learned a valuable lesson in that even though we may not need the tribe is certainly going to need us. Something that we really didn't even consider until now. Now today we are going to go and talk to Rost again because we need to get ready for the proving, but before we do that, there's actually a couple things I neglected to do at the end of the last episode. The first thing is we actually have 2 skill points. I guess for hitting level 6, we actually got 2 points, which is pretty cool. Now, I've been looking over these kind of off camera, and there are 2 paths that I really want to take. The first path is under the Prowler, and I want to get down into these really heavy critical strikes, like the leader strike. I also want to go down the concentration path, so I can get to the triple shot and the fast reload, which is used during concentration. So those are the 2 that I'm probably going to focus on for the most part, and I really want to get this second level of concentration because I really love using the bow under this skill, which means I have to use heavy lifter. I don't have any heavy weapons that I know of, but I guess when I do find one, this will be somewhat beneficial. But anyway, one step closer to concentration, so next I will probably save up 3 skill points. Also, we got 2 treasure boxes. I didn't even notice when I was actually playing, but just doing the editing of the last video, I did get a generous reward box from the last quest when I went out into the Embrace with Rost, so we're going to open that, and also the free sample box, which I picked up from Karst, and again, completely neglected to open it. So, view contents. Ooh, some blazes, a fast travel pack, and a resist freeze potion. Take it all, and then in the generous reward box, ooh, lots of metal shards, lots of blazes, metal vessels, another or 2 more fast travel packs, and some health potions. Excellent. Also, under modify weapons, I actually have a second modifier slot on my bow that I haven't used. So right now I do have the extra damage coil, and I can also add some fire. Now the fire only actually amplifies when I'm using the fire arrows, which completely makes sense, but I think what I'm going to do is use the tear coil. So tear. I have to remember that the shield symbol with the crack down it, that is called tear, and I do want to go ahead and throw that on. There we go. And my tripcaster does also have a modification slot, so at this point, oh look at this. This actually has both shock and fire, so we might as well throw that on. And there we go. There are some other crafting things that I might be doing later on in this episode, like trying to craft some bigger resource bags and whatnot, but for now, I think we're actually pretty well off. So, Rost is 380 meters that way. We're going to start making our way there right away. And if we meet any adventures along the way, so be it. So be it. Now, I don't know if we're actually going to be going through the proving today. We very well may be, and that is something that I'm looking forward to, but I'm honestly a little bit hesitant because it could truly change the relationship that I have with Rost. Now, we learned in the last bit when we were talking to Rost right before we left out into the Embrace that Aloy, she already has this plan for what happens when she gets through the proving, and that is she is going to continue to sneak out and talk to Rost, but Rost is unfortunately not going to be able to talk back to her, and she's well aware of that, but as she said, it will be my crime and not yours, so she is not willing to leave Rost behind even after she's gone through the proving, which is just such a show of loyalty and dedication. I am going to start hunting some animals as I see them, because some of the later crafting, oh hey, a boar, neat, seems to actually take meat and whatnot, and you take quite the beating. So, and one more. I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, what did we get from you? Boar bone, rich meat, which is good. That's actually one of the things that we did need. Fatty meat and bony meat. So boar bone is actually uncommon. So for example, the resource pouch, the next level actually does take rich meat. I did notice that. So we got some bony meat there. So it seems like there are so many different types of resources that you are going to want to upgrade that pouch pretty quickly. I also want to upgrade my quivers. I use my bow quite a lot and I really enjoy using it, so I definitely want to focus on carrying more arrows. Ooh, speaking of arrows, since I am going into the proving relatively soon, I am going to make some more arrows just so I already have them at the ready. But here we go. Looks like this is Mother's Heart. And let's see what Rost has to say now that we're here.
You must speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Teersa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, the center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was at the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I am just so intrigued by Rost as a character. We keep hearing about his respect for the law, and it is so strong that he will not bend the rules for any situation because he is an outcast. But what did he do to deserve a lifetime outcast from the Nora Tribe? I don't know, but I'm really excited to find out. But at this point, I guess I'm all set.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this to remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
This is a tough one. I'm definitely not going to say good riddance, but on the one hand, I do want to say I understand because I truly feel like I do. He's really doing it for me. He's being sacrificial. But you know what? I am going to find him.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you. I have to let him go. For now. First, the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
I really feel like I shouldn't have this type of emotional attachment to Rost and Aloy, but I really do. And that was actually a very touching and yet sad moment.
You will turn back, Outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Teersa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Carja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Carja.
Carja.
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
So if you remember from the very opening cutscene, Teersa is actually the one who came to bless our naming ceremony when Rost actually named us Aloy. Lansra, however, did not approve. So we are accepted by Teersa, but not so much by Lansra.
I want to see something new.
The festival before my sister's proving had much better music.
They do this every year. I want to dance.
So brave.
You know, it might be time for you to find a soft fur. Curl up.
I love it. I can actually interact with every single Nora here. He said as he dances probably drunkenly around a fire. Okay, I guess no, you're kind of just moving a little bit to the music. Just give in, man. Just give in. Be like this guy. All right. Let's see. We can save here. I don't listen to anyone who doesn't speak for generations. What is this? Interact. Interesting. So I'm just warming up by the fire, but for what purpose? I don't know.
It's a forest fire.
What is a forest fire? Well, it's a fire.
It's you.
Oh, it's Teb. It's the rebel that I helped out.
It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Teersa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Well, all right. We can just go ahead and take our new outfits. That's great. Oh, we can also get a free sample box. So I guess never neglect to look for these free sample boxes when you're interacting with a vendor. Nora Brave is free of charge. Oh, look at these. Oh, I'm so excited to play around with all of these. So let's see. This one's free. Offers no extra protection but can be upgraded, so that's good. It does have a modification slot. Nora Survivor Light can be traded for some metal shards and wire. Metal shards and blaze. I wish I could kind of see what those are. I'm guessing that eye with a line through it means that it increases stealth. That makes sense. This increases some protection against all the elements, which would be fire, frost, electricity, and something, maybe paralysis or stun. I'm not sure. Oh man, maybe I want to go right for the light though, even though that's free. I'm going to take that. I am going to take that, but I also want to get the light, I think. I do want to focus on stealth tactics, so we are going to grab this right away. We also have a modification slot, and I think we even have a stealth modifier. So let's go ahead and equip that. Equip, yep. Excellent. And then once we get out of the interaction with Teb, we will go ahead and throw on a new modification.
Try it on whenever you feel like it.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Teersa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Teersa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Carja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
That was...
Sorry about that.
Are you, though? Are you really? So Teb is basically our Cinna from the Hunger Games. So Katniss had Cinna, who designed her outfits and was also one of her main cheerleaders, and Teb seems to be quite fond of us as well, and makes us outfits. So there are envoys from another tribe that are causing a bit of a ruckus, and we have to be ready to duck just in case any spears or rocks come our way. Alright, let's interact here. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, she enjoyed it. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at our outfit that we can modify. So the Silent Hunter, and yes, we have the Stealth Weave, so an extra 6% to our stealth mechanic. Perfect. Makes it harder for us to be seen. Already digging it. Warm myself by a fire again. Don't know that I really need to.
Down from there. Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Well, I think you already answered that by saying that he's drunk.
Other people's roofs, huh?
Listen carefully now. Get down from there. You'll have to tell us when I'm
Oh,
gone.
that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
All life came from All Mother. People, machines, and beasts, all were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace. But some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them, to make them a new world, better than the one All Mother provided. A world of metal. They told the faithless they would do all the work for them. Feed them, shelter them, give them a life of ease, of plenty. And so, the faithless left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All Mother. At first, the machines did as they had promised. They built cities, great and terrible, monuments to their sins, but they would not serve the faithless for long. A king rose up among the machines, a machine more powerful than any other, the Metal Devil. And then the faithless served him, served the machines. That was not enough for the Metal Devil. He wanted all to serve him, and tried to tempt the true children away from All Mother. They would not go. They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her and prayed, more devoted than ever. The Metal Devil raged louder than thunder. In his fury, he came to confront All Mother, intending to kill her. She struck him down, forever. As you know, for his lifeless body is up there still, frozen in shame and defeat. The machines were driven mad by the death of their king, and their minds became as wild as beasts. The faithless abandoned their cities, forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All-Mother. We built all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted. Metal to be used for scrap, for craft. But never to be adored. And we stay true to her laws, resolute in our prayers, don't we? For the dangers are never over. Still the faithless envy our sacred land and covet it. And year upon year, the machine's anger grows, searching for little Nora boys and girls who have not behaved. What? Is that a machine among us now? No, no. These old eyes are mistaken.
Wow.
Nice. Listen carefully now. For
I
you'll
actually
have to
really
tell this
enjoyed
when
that
I'm
story.
gone.
So, the Faithless. Now, of course, this is all just, I don't want to say myth, because it probably is a version of what really happened, but the Faithless chose to worship the metal. We actually created machines to serve us, to do everything for us, because they promise an easier life, but in the end, a great machine that they refer to as the Metal Devil arose and actually caused the Faithless, or forced the Faithless, to serve him. And the Metal Devil, from what I understand, is that right up there. All those metal wirings and tendrils up in that frozen mountain. I wonder how much interaction we're going to end up having with the Metal Devil. Very cool. Very cool exposition there in a very natural setting, too. Hey, Karst.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me.
Alright, let's take a look and see what he has to
All sales
offer.
are final. If it breaks, you're out of luck.
Remember, he had that very odd tidbit where he might just have something that would benefit us in the proving, but it doesn't look like anything's new in weapons. Still has that Carja sling. I still would like to get a new bow, but that will have to wait for now. He also sells the same armor that Teb offered, which is interesting. And, oh, another free sample box, absolutely. Always take that. Yeah, but I guess that's all we need for now.
Always happy to take your shards.
You actually just gave me free stuff. Speaking of, we should have 2 free sample boxes. Detonating blast trap and some chill water, more fast travel, and potion of resist shock. Gotta remember to stop hitting circle so often.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Carja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun King of
Killers and
slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Oseram, not Carja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant.
Oh, I
and a
like
monster.
Erend.
He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Carja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. And who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities. Yeah! The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. Evil of the Nora. On the eve of your proving,
Uh-oh.
the Carja stand with you as the sun
Does he have one of the devices like I do?
Just like mine.
as those you have nurtured. Take them.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Olin, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
You got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Carja about the Red Raids. And who can blame them?
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard are the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. It might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I really don't buy it. I don't think that his headache was caused by a hangover, and I don't believe that you don't know anything else about him. But let's see what other questions we can ask.
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Carja to finish Ursa.
She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
Erend, you are quite subtle.
So, what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Carja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
So the machines are not only evolving, but also becoming more violent. Interesting. What is causing the derangement? Is it something to do with the Metal Devil up on the mountain? Is he maybe not as dead and frozen as we thought?
If the Carja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Carja don't just fight, they build. Well, take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Carja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
Now, I don't know what kind of technology the Carja are using in Meridian, but it almost sounds like they are repeating the sins of the past, of the faithless, the ones who ended up creating the machines to serve them, and obviously we know where that has led. So, are the Carja really a more advanced civilization, or are they a more foolish civilization than the Nora or even the Oseram tribe?
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now, some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Can I ask more about the derangement?
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, the way I hear it, when a hunt, so it was, but then now, a few more years, if that wasn't bad enough.
Like this.
Yeah,
So,
I know what.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
Well, that was a lot. We learned about the Red Raids, the Carja, the Oseram tribe. We learned about King Avad dethroning his previous king, the 13th king, the one who actually led the Red Raids. All very, very intriguing.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
Well, Erend, at some times in that conversation you were very sweet, and other times you were extremely condescending, like right at the end. But thank you, I guess, for the invitation. So we need to get to the blessing, which is down the road a bit. I guess we could maybe take a shortcut and just jump down, but let's run around all these drunkards. Here we go. Pardon me. Loving my new armor. And let's go to the blessing.
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Irid. Who's Irid?
Oh!
Oh, you're the sun
Expecting
priest.
more tomatoes?
In truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
Fair enough, that makes sense.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy.
And there's Lansra.
Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
Wow. That's a tough one. For Rost, for my mother, for myself. But you know what? We've already learned not to do things for ourselves. We don't know who our mother is. But I think for the one who has raised us, since we were entrusted into his care.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
Blessing
Olin.
complete.
I have some
Can
questions.
we actually still see the lanterns? Oh no, that's a shame. Alright, talk to Olin. I definitely want to talk to Olin, but we can also talk to the Sun Priest. Let's see. Olin, let's be honest, you are not hungover.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Erend told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
It's never happened to me. You know what? No, let's call him out.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
He's resilient, okay.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Erend needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
That was foreboding. I think that was almost a warning of sorts.
Your blessing was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Carja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all, that the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His Luminance Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his instruments, not his companions. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong. If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else?
Oh, no.
Oh, when you confront someone who believes something so strongly, and it is so deep-rooted that they cannot see the fallacies in their own beliefs.
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen? This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here.
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his Vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
You mean Erend's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A Sun Queen? Oh, no.
Who are you, Sun Priest?
I am the Reverend Irid. The glory of the Carja is the sun's glory, reflected. We Sun Priests are but glimmers of its great light.
You just said a lot, but you didn't tell me anything.
My apologies. My duty is to carry out the will of the sun, by serving its emissary among us, the Sun King. I comfort those who walk by the light of day, and I travel to those in far reaches whom the light barely touches, bearing warmth.
Did you come all this way just to deliver your Sun King's speech?
It is my duty, and also my honor, to carry the light of atonement to those we overshadowed and wronged. I swallowed my fear, but it reemerged. I am glad Erend Vanguardsman made this journey. He is my shield, a good man.
Vanguardsman, that's a fitting name for a member of the Vanguard.
So you live in Meridian?
I do. Where better to mark the sun's divine passage than where the sandstone glows in the light of its passing. I was raised in the Mesa's great shade, its wild bird markets and metal cellars, spices and colored silks.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, you should behold it. And you can if you make the journey. At His Luminance's order, we have flung its gates open to all.
Any Nora who leaves the sacred land becomes an exile. But hey, who knows where I'll end up.
The Nora Tribe is very strict on who can and cannot be a member of their tribe. If you leave the sacred lands, you're an exile. And typically, exile is not something you come back from.
Why were the Carja at war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Carja had no peace with any tribe. His luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
This has been illuminating, but I should get going.
You have already been blessed, but may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
I kind of mirror what Aloy said. You just said a whole lot without really telling me much of anything. So we have Olin, mysterious stranger with a focus all his own that seems to malfunction from time to time. We have Irid, a sun priest from Carja, or from the Carja tribe, who traveled all the way from Meridian here just to deliver a speech from the Sun King Avad. We have Erend, who is very, very much interested in us, and his sister Ursa, who we haven't met, but is actually captain of the Vanguard. A lot of new names. We also saw Teersa. We heard from Lansra, who is the High Mother, who doesn't very much approve of us, and then Jezza, who I don't really know where she stands quite yet, but let's enter the Hunter's Lodge. It looks like it's about time for the proving.
Motherless chuff.
What did you say?
Find your bed, Outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
I love her tenacity.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast.
I thought it was Bast.
I see you've still got a scar from where that rock I threw hit you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
This is the worst brew I've ever tasted.
Ooh, we have to
You didn't know the
confront
words to the
Bast.
blessing, did
No,
you?
we actually
But no one
spared
chose your
him.
prayers
We dropped
anyway.
our rock, and we turned the other cheek. So I wonder how this is gonna go.
Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, Outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
You can sense it. You already know you're gonna lose.
I've trained all my life for the proving. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anything.
Really? Confidence is quiet. You're not.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
What I remember is how the other children saw that you were a monster. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some sleep. You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, Outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hang your head. Don't even look me in the eyes. Also, anyone who talks about themselves in third person is someone that Blue does not care for. Oh, we can talk to Vala, or we can go to bed. I think let's talk to Vala. She tried to at least talk him down a little bit. But where did she go? Here she is.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The others, they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
I appreciate the friendly competition, but I'm a little bit confused because when we were just talking to Bast, we said confidence is quiet. You're not. And then we tell Vala, yes, you're right. I am gonna win tomorrow. Kind of a hypocrite there. But it doesn't look like there's anything else for us to do other than go to sleep, because the proving is tomorrow.
So, your first day in Mother's Heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
It has certain charms.
Homey enough, once you're accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find a place here. I do. Get some rest.
Braves! Ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
It's a grazer!
It's a grazer? Oh, okay. We're just thrust right into it. Oh, I could have actually gotten a silent strike. That's interesting. Let's take him down. That was definitely mine. That was my kill. Proving trophy. Oh. I don't think so. Oh, no.
Your trophy is shattered, Outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
Intriguing. Okay, so we really just need to very quickly get a trophy. Loot a second trophy. All right.
And again.
What do you want to do? You want to fight? Because that is actually perfect. Let's get this second trophy.
Come on.
We got another one. Loot a second trophy. Do we have to go to the start of the Brave Trail? All right. So we needed a trophy in order to get to the... Oh, looks like we're being chased by one of the grazers, but that's alright. So now what?
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the Outcast coming?
Yes, the Outcast is coming.
Strong. Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win or Vala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now. That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether.
Sorry, but just finishing isn't an option.
Whoa, 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 whoa! My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier. You're insane to go that way. That's it.
No way but forward
Just
now.
Stop right there. Just turn around. Who's in the lead? I can't see.
Boss, the ball right behind.
Oh boy.
Come on now. Faster. Stop dragging.
So in order to win, our only option now is to actually take this extremely dangerous route. Everyone else is just running through paths and through caves. And here I am, running across trees and ziplining.
Get up there. Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it.
I really need to do this, more so just to show Boss that he's wrong. It's very quiet now.
I've trained my whole life for this. They had a tribe, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect.
I haven't seen any of the other contestants in a while. I'm not sure exactly how we're doing. I don't even know if this is something we can lose or not. Well, I do believe I was first.
She didn't win! The Outcast cheated! An Outcast win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
We did it.
As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy. Once outcast, and now brave, who is first among them.
Oh, please don't tell me it's the Carja.
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
They can't shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
Well, this is going to be very interesting and extremely unexpected. So we need to actually find a way to get a drop on these guys. All right, I see a place to climb up over here. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, Mother, help us!
Kill them!
Oh, that went through his head. That also seemed to go through his head.
Kill the
Going down.
They're too strong!
So I guess we'll just charge in with our spear.
I will teach you
Alright, we killed most of the attackers that were raining the arrows down.
Run for the slip wire.
Not all of them.
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
For all mother!
Oh no! There's more!
Alright, we gotta kill the rest of them.
They keep coming! How many are there?
Seems easy enough to dodge and then take them out with a heavy attack. Oh, except when they connect, it hurts, and it hurts a lot.
Oh no! There's more!
Alright, let's try this
They
again.
keep coming! How many are there?
Take him out. There we go. How am I missing?
Too many of them!
Take him out. There we go. Here's another.
How many are there?
There are quite a few.
We can't hold them!
There's a good hit, or a good kill.
Don't let it end like this. Fight! They're too strong! We can't stop them!
I don't know. It does say kill the attackers. It doesn't say that I should run anywhere. Is that all of them?
Too many of them!
Now, descend while we have a chance.
Oh, that's a big weapon. I'm gonna have to take him out if we're gonna be able to make it down. Wow.
Air dies now! Everyone, forward!
Wasn't expecting them to go down. Tell you what, I think it's, you know, can we scan? Are you weak to anything? Doesn't really say, so you know what? Oh no! That did no damage to him. Alright, how about a little...
Get ready for the shadow sting!
Come on, walk right through that tripwire. Be dumb. You're not dumb. You're not dumb. Alright, let's go and take care of all of these ones up. Oh, wow, up on the ledge. And I have no... There we go. Let's take a health potion. I have no more medicine in my pouch, so I had to use... Come on.
Taking cover!
Got it. Now, are there any... Okay, that's medicine. Good.
Bleed for the shadow!
Alright, let's go ahead and use some more medicine. And if this guy is actually going to come up, and he is, that's perfect. Oh, I actually can kill him with a critical. Excellent. Now we just have the big guy. We have the boss left. So let us... No, 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 don't use that yet. I want to... Good hit.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
And again. Okay, the hitbox seems very, very small. That was a good hit, though. Almost dead. Trying to go for the headshot without using... Oh, he's up. Oh, right under his arm. Please duck. And... Didn't work. That was terrible. Rats. So maybe if I can actually get him...
Move along now.
Distracted with a rock... Oh, he is too heavily armored for me to take down with a silent strike. But there we go. He has a focus.
Turn your face to the sun, child.
Yeah, Rost couldn't leave us.
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
Now, he told us to turn our face to the sun. We know that the Carja tribe worships the sun, so it's quite possible these are actual Carja tribesmen. Maybe Avad, the 14th king, is not actually as peaceful as he says.
Aloy. Survive.
She is dying. To take her there is blasphemy. She should be near her mother.
rise to the sun, child.
Rost. I have to get out of here. I need my focus. No. Rost saved me. They must have found me before I bled out. But why is no one here? Where am I?
Where am I indeed? Well, we are well past the wrapping up point, but there was just no way that I could actually end it when all we had was the proving to accomplish. And, well, we won the proving, but Rost, for all we know, is now dead, and I can't imagine he would have survived that blast. We are in an unknown location, and Teersa was talking about bringing us to put us with our mother. Lansra said it was blasphemy, but Teersa seemed to be insistent, so maybe we're about to find out some answers about our mother. I don't know. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Oh boy. I know that this was not a very action-centric episode. We did a lot of talking to the people around Mother's Heart, but I felt it was very important for us to begin to understand exactly what's going on in the world around us here in Horizon Zero Dawn. But that is going to do it for this episode. Hope you all are still enjoying. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.